Hey guys, it's me, Jesse T. Just call me Cowboy Torero. Yeah, I got one of my cowboy hats on. One of my hats. It's a little bit windy out here, so it's gonna blow away. The seal on the inside of the hat is old, so you know it's not holding down here. What do you think? Think I should start wearing like a cowboy hat every day? That'd be kind of cool, you know. I could walk around and be the cowboy, the cowboy broker, right? Yeah, like that. Actually, this hat was my grandfather's hat, one of two that he had, and this hat here is he got in Texas when he was in Texas way back in the 1930s. And I have a Stetson from him that goes back almost a turn of the 20th century, maybe 1920, that he had for a long time. It's worth a lot of money. I don't wear much, but it's a beautiful Stetson. Anyhow, I better take it off, otherwise it's gonna blow off. So what am I doing out here? Well, hey, of course, your home selling group. That's right, that's what we do. We sell a lot of houses. Hey, where we guarantee your home sold, or we'll sell it. Of course we'll sell it to ourselves. That's what we'll do. We guarantee your home sold, or I'll buy it. So yeah, we're selling it to ourselves, right? That just gives you the ability to be able to, you know, get on to your next destination and without any risk or fear. You want to find out more information about that, call our free recorded message at the 1-844-402-4222. I'm out and about here. I had to get out of the office today. I just had to kind of stretch out for an hour and a half or so. You know, just I've been working on the business so much, and I just needed to get out here and kind of, you know, go get my favorite beverage, which is a soda that I'm not supposed to drink, and just drive around a little bit and kind of relax. So I thought I'd go on a little treasure hunt, because I love history and I love treasure hunting. So let me show you a couple things here in the California. Look how blue that sky is. Eat your heart out, huh? Right? All right. Now look at this. Now this here, right here, right? This is the maintenance yard out here in Lancaster, California, for the maintenance crews that are working on the streets and sidewalks and stuff. And you can kind of see how big it is from here. You see? Look at it. It's a huge lot. It goes way over there. Can you see it? Way over there. And they have all kinds of asphalt miles here. It's a general, super huge maintenance lot. Okay. We're about 2 miles. We're in Lancaster, but we're about 2 miles outside of downtown Lancaster, called the Boulevard. Nice place too. Anyhow, the reason why I came out here is because I wanted to find out where the original drive-ins were in Lancaster, okay, and Palmdale. So I'm always on a treasure hunt as we do some road tripping, always here, because you know, I just love finding new things out. It's just really cool. And then I do some homework on it and find out about it. So this driving, well, I want to cover something first. Look, people always ask me, should I buy a house or should I buy some dirt and build my house? What should I do, Jesse T? Well, you know, take it from a guy who's built 53 houses in his career, from the ground up, from the dirt up. Well, like for instance, you see this big open lot over here? That big open lot, that's dirt, right? Now, if you said I wanted to buy a house there and I want to build my house and I could build it better, I could customize it, I could do everything I want to it, and I would be able to do it cheaper. You're right. But, here's the but. That area there, and there's a lot of what we call infrastructure already in there. But if you have no infrastructure, that means you got no sewers, you got no water, you got no power, you got no gas, you got no curbs, you got no sidewalks, you got no street, you don't have proper ingress and egress. It means also that you might have to grade it, repack it to build your foundation right. You got to do a perk test, water test, you got to do a geo test, you got to do a soils test, you got to do an AQMD test, you got to do a transportation test, you got to do permits, engineering schematics, architectural design, surveys, plans, regional planning. You got to spread your word around the community so that they can have something that some input into what you want to do. Yeah, you might be able to get that piece of dirt for a whole lot less than you would buy a house. But first you got to buy that dirt with cash. And there is no loans on dirt. You can't just go get yourself a loan. Unless you are like KB Homes and you have such a long history on the New York Stock Exchange, they can get loans from private and public sources of funding because, you know, they're all over the country and they've been building houses for 50 years and they've built hundreds of thousands of houses. So there's no risk for the lender to give them their loan, and their money is usually insured and it's usually cross-collateralized by the properties if they go bankrupt on the loan. So they got something to offer, and they can get dirt, they can get development money to build, but you can't. Because who are you, right? Seriously, I'm just speaking straight from the truth, you know. Hey, I can't help but being me and Jesse T. I'm direct and straightforward because that's how I expect people to treat me. You take the good and bad, and that's what you do with it. You come out with it, all right? Hey, wait a minute, Gil? Is that Gil? Oh, no, that's Ed. Hey, Ed, what's happening, brother? Okay, so, yeah, you can pick up that piece of dirt, maybe a little lot, 10,000 square feet, and then do something you want in between a couple of houses. But you've got to then do all that work, and that takes cash. You know what the cost of a 2x4 is today? It's up 400% over this time last year. It's like $10 for an 8-foot 2x4. A cost a piece of plywood, 5-ply plywood that you got to put on your house for earthquake and all that stuff. It's almost $75, $80 now for one piece. Cash. So people always ask me, well, should I buy a piece of dirt that has water on it and I can put solar panels and I can run my own power that way and I can get a propane tank? You still got to go through the city, the county, wherever you're at. They're still going to make you improvements on the infrastructure. You see, because that's what they do. They wait for somebody that wants to buy a big open piece of dirt or something. Then they put the cost of the infrastructure on their back to improve it if they want to build their property. That's what they do. So they don't have to improve it. The only time a city or a county is going to improve an area before anybody's coming to it is when they know the population is doubling and tripling. Like out here in Antelope Valley, we just opened up a new office out here, and we're getting that together because, of course, they don't have what we have to offer out here, and that's the guaranteed sales program, and that's the off-market buyers and waiting program, and that's the cash commitment from a lender, cash approved without having all the cash program. Right? And that's the for sale by owner free sales program. They don't have that out here. Nobody has that out here. And so I'm opening up a business out here, and we're going to take over the AV. That's right. Because, hey, we're your home selling group. Your home sold guaranteed. Or I'll buy it. Hey, if you like what I'm talking about right now, would you pass it on to somebody who's kind of thinking they want to buy and build? Buy a piece of dirt and build. So pass it on, please. And comments and questions below. I love answering them. It's getting a little bit windy out here, so I'll try to block this a little bit with my hat. Okay? So share it and like it, and let somebody know about this, because let them watch it. So they ask me, should I do that? I say, well, unless you're really, really handy at all those skill sets. And you have some insight to get the cost down. And you have cash on hand. Okay. But if you're just, want to buy a house for your family, it's better to give us a call and get yourself cash approved as a buyer. It's better to work on your maybe lower FICO score. It's better to get that stuff together than blow all your money on a piece of dirt and then it just sits there and you can't do anything with it. And you're still stuck in the same place that you were, that is pushing you to maybe buy something. So what did you gain? Nothing. Listen, this is what you should do. That's what I tell everybody. Let's get you qualified. Let's get you approved. Let's get you cash approved. If we can't, let's fix the problems. We've got strategies and plans and solutions to fix those problems. We do it all the time. I've been doing this 40 years. 30 years doing loans and 40 years in the business of real estate. So let's fix those problems with legitimate solutions. It might take a little while, but that's all right. Then we can get you a loan. You can buy a regular house, move in, have fun, and, not have to worry about a piece of property that you got to build and dump cash into. Crazy. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Hope that clears up that question. Hey, of course, that's what we do here at the Home Selling Group. And your home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it. Because we want to make sure that you know all the information. There's no secret information here. I want to share everything I have with you so that you're successful. I want you to get that house. And of course, if you're selling, I want you to find that buyer. And I got 2,500 buyers in our Buyers and Waiting program. So give us a call. Love to help you out. You got a couple of numbers in there. You can call me directly, me, Jesse T, at the Home Selling Group. Your home sold guaranteed, or we'll buy it. 1-800-684-8699. Okay? All right, so it's a beautiful day in Southern California. And I just wanted to show this. This is where the drive-in theater was back in 1956. Right there. They had like 1,400 cars. The screen was right over here. No, the screen was down there on that end, way, way down there. And then the other screens to the second theater was down on what we call H Avenue. Now, there was nothing here. Nothing in 56. Not this far. 2 miles out of town, man. You were out of town. But they had this theater, drive-in theater, Lancaster drive-in theater. And it also had a 400-seat indoor theater as well. So you could have your solution, your pick. And it lasted all the way till the I believe it was into the mid-1990s. It lasted. Then they tore it down and they built this maintenance yard. But wouldn't that have been cool to go to a drive-in theater here? I mean, just think about it. You drive in your car, you go get your hot dog, your popcorn, or whatever. You put the speaker in your car, you kick back, you watch a great movie, and it's just beautiful out here because it's so dark, right? And you get to see this great movie, and this was kind of like a cool thing to do. And you could go see another movie or go inside or whatever you wanted to do here, right? I love checking out. It just blows my mind that this is a maintenance yard now. This is where cars would come in. In the front there's a driveway, and they either come to the back one or the front one. Or go to the walk-in theater. Love it. I just love this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's just so cool. I love looking back at how, there was a lot of loving going on in this place, baby. I mean, this place has got nothing but good spirits in it. You know what I mean? I mean, people then were just like we are now. There's no difference in people. People haven't changed for 1,000,000 years. We're all the same. It's just, but to think that like our parents, I'm 60, So my parents, my dad who's still alive, he's almost 90, but our grandparents, and when we were, see, I got to experience theaters in the San Fernando Valley where I grew up, all around. There were so many drive-in theaters. It was really cool. It was really fun. But a lot of people never got to experience that. But this is kind of cool. I'm going to try to post up some pictures here a little bit later on to show you what this looked like. So this is the back street. This was a dirt road, actually. This was the back of the theater because the cars would look that way at the big screen, right? So this was a dirt road that I'm walking on. There was nothing here. And that open field, none of that was there. There was nothing out here. None of that. There's a sun, beautiful sun out here. And you could see for miles and miles. You can see for miles and miles here anyway because the wind's always blowing a little bit at this time of the day. Blue skies, clean air. Hey, you know, if you're looking to live somewhere where the prices out here in Lancaster, average price is about $375. The average price in Palmdale, a little more expensive, about $475. If you're looking to buy just a wickedly cool house out here, you know, and have 5-star schools, have a great sheriff's force, fast response on everything. And it's not what it used to be 30 years ago. It's not a crime-infested kill zone. It isn't, guys. You got to come out here. Look me up, man, because I'm telling you, you can make tons of money here. Tons of money for an entrepreneur. Tons of money. The population out here right now is about 375,000 people in the Palmdale, Lancaster area. And they're projecting that that population is going to go to 1 million people. It's going to triple 3 times over here within the next 5 to 10 years. And it is, because the growth out here, since I've been coming out here selling property in the early 1980s, there's stuff out here that blows my mind. It blows my friggin' mind. I should have bought a lot more than what I did out here. I didn't buy enough. You know, I should have bought, like, you know, everything, because we probably wouldn't be talking right now. But I didn't. I thought what I needed to get, and, you know, I was a little hesitant. I didn't pull the trigger enough times. And so, you know, you gotta throw the dice in life, you know? You gotta take a chance on yourself and know that you do your homework, you do your research, you hook up with, like, the home selling group, and we'll teach you, we'll show you, we'll take you by your hand if you're not experienced. I've made many millionaires in my career over the last 40 years of my customers. Angel Perez is one of the last ones. And there's another one that I'm making a millionaire right now. I mean, Angel's probably going to be worth about $2.5 million here by this time next year. Okay, easily, at least 2. Okay, and I've got a new couple that I'm sitting down with them. They're just closing escrow on their house. Now I'm going to show them a 5-year plan, 5 to 7 year plan that is going to retire them. See, how do I do? I've done it myself. I can do it for you, but I'm just rambling now. I know that, but I love doing this kind of stuff. I love exploring. I love talking. I love looking at yesteryear. I love to see how they lived and how we live today. There's no difference, you know. Really, human beings are human beings. Hey, I got the Gray Ghost with me, driving the Gray Ghost. That's the Gray Ghost. Okay. Anyway, all right, guys, I got to get out of here. Remember, give us a call, 1-800-684-8699. Call now. Leave your message. Tell me what you want to do in your real estate life and your loan life. Let me see what we can put together for you. It's free. There's no obligation here. You know, right? Got it? Makes sense? Okay. Hey, if it don't start right, it don't end right. So let's start right. Okay? I got to get back into the office now because I got about an hour and a half to 2 hours of phone calls to make. And I'm probably going to be calling some of you guys. But like and share. If you like what I do and you like what I'm talking about and you like my kind of free spirit, and, you know, none of this is scripted. I just open up the door and I just go, man. I speak my mind, you know, and I just do it, you know, and this is kind of, I got a suit and a tie, and I can do that stuff, but I just can't help but being me, Jesse T. And the one thing for sure you always get from me is an opinion. opinion about something. You may not like my opinion. My opinion might be just pretty stupid. But I'll tell you what. My opinion might be stupid. But at least it's an opinion that's well-rounded in education and experience. Okay? All right, guys. I got to go. I'll see you later. 1-800, call now. 1-800-684-8699. Your home sold guaranteed. That's right. Your home selling group. Where your home sold is guaranteed, or I'll buy it. 1-844-402-4222. Extension 1045. See ya. Have a great Friday night.